Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics, and it's that time of the week again. It's time for the Undervalued Keys show. All right, so if you guys didn't watch last week's episode, go check it out. It's really good. I got this amazing grail, the first appearance of Gambit. It's Uncanny X-Men 266 and a 9.4 white pages, and um, I I actually I used the bundling trick again, so I wanted to point that out in this video. It's really smart if you guys ever see a seller that has a book you're looking for, especially if they have two books you're looking for. Hey man, and you can afford to get both of them. Maybe bundle, and sometimes too the sellers will be willing to cut you a discount for bundling, or hey, you can save on the shipping too. So that's a really good way to save on your initial buying costs on getting these books that that you really like. Um, and so just to kind of go over the numbers a little bit and explain that. So the book there, I got that for $250, and it was shipping included. And so because I got that book for shipping included, I was able to bundle another book with that and send both books together and therefore save on the shipping costs and everything. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get dived into the episode and everything. But before we do that, I do want to let you guys know about our 400 subscriber giveaway. Now, we've already hit 400 subscribers, and we're actually going to be giving this book away tomorrow morning on Saturday, and it's Friday today. So, if you're watching this the day I post it, or soon thereafter, you'll still have time to go like, comment, and subscribe on, I think it's like 11 or 12 videos where I promoted the 400 subscriber giveaway. So check that out and give yourself the best chance to win the book. We'll be giving it away tomorrow. All right, guys, let's get dived on into what the undervalued key of the week is. Now, the undervalued key of the week, as I was saying in last week's episode, I bundled from, and I wanted to shout it out and throw in the links down below. Yeah, go check out Who Dat Comics, who gave me these amazing deals on these really cool books. No, so right here, what we have is the undervalued key of the week is Secret Wars #2, and it's the first appearance of Volcana and the new Titania. And it's just a really awesome book. Check that cover out too. Isn't that amazing? I super love this cover. It was one of the things that kind of drew me to it. Now, additionally, there's some spec involved, and it's got some first appearances. So we'll get dived into that in a minute here. But first, as always, we got to talk about the cover, because that's the first thing you see when you see the comic book. And so the first thing I saw when I saw this book was, hey guys, you know me. Who are my two favorite, comic book superhero, ongoing stories, right? Spider-Man and X-Men. So here we have on the cover of this Secret Wars #3, we have Spider-Man right here, and we have all the X-Men, and so it's really awesome. You got Storm, you got Wolverine in his brown and orange suit. Got Cyclops back here in the background, Nightcrawler, Colossus. And we've got Rogue here kind of tending to Professor Xavier, who seems to have lost his wheelchair. It's just a really awesome cover for somebody whose favorite superheroes are X-Men and Spider-Man. So it's kind of like, hey, they're crossing over. Awesome. Perfect. I love it. Now, the next thing that we always talk about is, hey, if there's any first appearances or anything like that, what's the spec on the book? So here in Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #3, it has two first appearances. So it's the first appearance of Volcana, Marsha Rosenberg, and Titania, Mary Skeeter McFerrin. Now, it's this. Now the first one, maybe that'll show up someday. Maybe it won't. I don't know. However, the second one is actually already been cast for the She-Hulk TV show. So, so the Titania. So Titania's already been cast for the She-Hulk TV show. And if you don't know anything about She-Hulk, just a little bit of backstory on her. Um, Titania is actually like She-Hulk's Lex Luthor, Batman's Joker. Titania is She-Hulk's major villain, right? And the main person that she goes up against. However, it's kind of this antagonistic relationship, and actually in new issues that have been coming out this year, they've developed a friendship where they've been having this sort of fight club where they get out their aggressions by fighting each other because they're both invulnerable and can't hurt each other. So they're kind of just having fun. They're really good friends, and maybe that's something they explore in this, you know what I'm saying, in this MCU TV show, She-Hulk. And maybe Titania actually ends up being a good girl. And if she does, hey, we all know that's, people like, we're not going to kill her at the end. She might actually live and become a good guy, right? And so there's a little bit of spec potential with this book as far as like, maybe Titania turns out to be a really cool character in the She-Hulk TV show. And additionally, it is a character that has a lot of history at this point now, having been She-Hulk's main bad guy her entire history. All right, so that's what we have there as far as an amazing front cover, at least for me, guys, and some key spec on the book that could possibly set this book apart from others or make it increase in value over the next couple years, depending upon obviously how good the She-Hulk TV show is. So let's go ahead and get dived into some numbers so you guys can really, hear everything and all that. So first off, as always, total in all grades on the CGC census is 1,144. So not that many copies. There's not a whole lot of copies of this out there. And you can find this book in raw in high grade for just $20 to $35. So it's not too pricey of a raw book. Now total in all, in the 9.8s there are 384 copies. In a 9.6 there are 316. In a 9.4 there are 179. So there's people aren't really slabbing it too much in the lower grades. But hey, let's see how Titania does. Maybe there will be more numbers added over the years. There probably are a lot of more higher grade copies. You guys know how many Secret Wars 8s there are out there. So I'm sure there's some more 3s that just haven't been submitted yet. So let's take a look at the costs and everything like that. So in a 9.8 on eBay, there's a buy it now for $135. A low in the last 2 months was $149, and the high for a 9.8 was $265. So definitely be wary, guys. There's a big price gap there from $150 to $265, and there's a little bit of lull in the news. So the price has actually dipped, and someone's trying to sell their copy for less than the last low. At 135. And then there is a 9.6 as well, has a buy it now of $108 with a low in the last 2 months of $85 and a high in the last 2 months of $145. And all this is shipping included plus tax. So I don't add the tax, just the shipping into the lows and highs and buy it now numbers. So yeah, that's a bit more reasonable. There's not as much of a gap. Yeah. And in a 9.4, we have a buy it now right of $71 plus tax. There was a low on eBay in the last 2 months of $60 plus tax, and a high in the last 2 months of $105 plus tax. And as always, I go ahead and let you guys know what did I pay for mine, and was I the low? I did it again, guys. I was the low. Hey, guys, go give Who Dat. Click the link below. Go give Who Dat Comics a sub. He really hooked me up on this deal, and yeah, props to Who Dat. He sold me my 9.4 Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #3, first appearance of Volcana and Titania in a 9.4 white pages, uh, for just $50. So and because I had the shipping included, there was no additional shipping charge on it. He just went ahead and shipped it with the uh, with the Uncanny X-Men. And so I think he's a really cool guy. And check him out, guys. He gave me a great deal, and maybe if he has something you're looking for, he'll give you a great deal too. But yeah, so just $50, which made me the low. I did it again, and yep, I'm now the proud owner of a 9.4. Really awesome cover. I just love this cover with Spider-Man fighting the X-Men. You can't deny. All right, guys. So that's what I have. That's what I have today. That was the undervalued key of the week is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #3, the first appearance of Volcana and Titania. And yeah, remember, guys, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for your chance to win the Symbiote Spider-Man #1 store exclusive Symbiotes crazy cover with Venom eating Spider-Man cereal. And we'll be giving that away tomorrow. And so, yep, not too much longer on the contest. I wish you all the best of luck. I honestly do. And we'll find out who wins tomorrow. All right, guys, we'll see you then, and have a great day.